Hello everybody. Now in the last video we have created the walk, run and idle animation for our pixel art character. Now in today's video we will see how our character can attack. So I have created two animations, one punch animation and one shoot animation. And this is how the punching looks like. So let's see frame by frame. And this is the first frame. This is exactly the same pose as our idle pose. So if I check our idle, and this is exactly the same. Now in the next frame, we immediately have our punch. And this white portion, not exactly white because our character is also white. This greenish white portion is basically the effect or the range of our punch. So this is like a close combat attack. And in the third frame, uh, this motion blur effect is kind of fading away and our character is settling down. So there is also a difference of like one pixel. So our character is coming back. And it is not really coming back, it is settling in the exact same position as the first frame. So this position of our leg, and in the third frame this is exactly the same. However, in the second frame our character is moving forward by 1 pixel, and that is also something we expect in a punch. We will move forward little bit, however we will settle down in the exact same position. So in the fourth frame, our effect is fading away more, and the fifth frame is exactly same as the first frame. We can remove the fifth frame also, because in our game ideally we should be having an idle animation by default, but this is to show you. This is how it looks like. Our character is idle, punches, settles down, and it happens like within split seconds. And so let's see how it looks in our game. So if I start our game, we know this is our character. We can also run. And so okay, so that is a shooting one. So this is the punching. So this is a child, we shouldn't punch a child. But yeah, anyway, it will not hit because they're in separate layers. Well, not separate layers. I have not yet added any collision for our child because that is not really required. The child is like an NPC. But yeah, so okay, this is the punching and like this is the shooting one. So this is the punching animation. I think this is good for now for a low res pixel. Now let's come back to Aseprite again and let's see our shooting animation. So let's close the punching, and this is the shooting animation. It looks a little bit fast. So compared to the punching, punching is fine and the shooting kind of looks fast. So if it is fast, we can adjust the speed in our Godot engine. We can make the frame slower. We can change the time. So all of that option is there. But yeah, let's see frame by frame. Again, the first frame and the fifth frame is exactly the same. This is the idle pose. And in the second frame, we have our shooting. Like we shouldn't wait for our player to basically take aim and then shoot because that will take too much time. We may have a sniper gun or something like that where we can do that, but for a regular pistol, I think this is more than enough. And this is like the shooting effect. Then we will have so after shooting, our hand kind of moves up for a split second. So this is that effect, and then our character settles down, and finally it is the idle pose. And we don't have to move forward for our shooting because shooting is a ranged attack. And yeah, so this is how it will look like. We have already seen how it looks like in the game. So let's take a look at it once again. So this is our character. We can shoot from a range, and this is how it looks like. Let's remove the cursor. So this is how it looks like. Now you may be wondering why there is no bullet. Because ideally a bullet should be a separate object, a separate scene. And we have to take care of it in the game engine. And we have to take care of the collision. So if the bullet is hitting the wall, it should vanish or whatever. So that is the thing. And yeah, going forward, we may need a sword also. So that is it for this video. And I will see you soon in another very interesting video. So see ya.